Hi, we're going to talk a bit about home recording, which obviously in current circumstances is becoming increasingly important. And everybody has to start somewhere with home recording. Quite often the questions that you hear are, what kind of microphone should I use? What else do I need? What sort of computer? What kind of software? But one of the things that people don't really realize is that you have to have a well-treated space. And where most people start out in home recording is something not dissimilar to this.
Can you be quiet, please? I'm trying to record here.
Sorry. Okay, so what you're looking at here is, although you can't really see it very well this close up, it's a wooden box that has been built. When I say wooden box, it's several layers. It's MDF on the outside, it's got a layer of insulation in between, another layer of MDF on the inside, then it's lined with fiberboard. This is a solid fire door, and then over the fiberboard there is a black felt lining, and then various acoustic tiles and so forth inside. Now this is a solution that ended up costing about £1,000. You can buy ready-made factory solutions that will give you a similar result, and you'd argue if it was something like a Studio Bricks, hopefully an even better result, which might cost you in the region of several thousands of pounds. But you can set yourself up to be working very professionally from inside a booth that doesn't look dissimilar to what you might find in a studio.
Are you still pestering me?
Sorry. So another option is to find a usable place, usable space within your house. So here, for example, you could argue we could try and use the cupboard under the stairs. Now, in this particular case, the cupboard under the stairs goes quite a long way down here. And here we go. This door, and then we're into here. Now this is perhaps the slightly more up-end version of what you might consider to be a home studio. And in here is my main dedicated booth space, which as you come in is very lovely and quiet. Now while we're in here, we'll talk very briefly about some of the other things that might come in handy when you're recording at home. So what kind of microphone you might use. This is a Neumann TLM-103. It's not the most expensive mic, but it's a very good mic for the reasonable amount of money that it costs. And down here your microphone has to go into an audio interface, which is basically the thing that takes the sound from the mic and turns it into digital data, that then goes into your computer. In this case my computer is outside the booth so that it doesn't make any noise, with a twinned display inside, and I'm running software, punch and roll software, very capable software actually. It's a music package called Mark of the Unicorn Digital Performer. It's very much like Pro Tools, but I've used it ever since, I don't know, 25 years before it was ever a recording package, and I've just kind of grown up with it. So with all those different elements, the microphone, the sound card, the computer, the software, the most important element being the properly treated space so that nothing gets in and you're completely in control of the environment and it's nice and consistent no matter what you're doing. Sound levels are very low, background noise levels are very low. You can record just as professionally at home as you can from anywhere. Add into that things like Source Connect or ISDN link-ups where you can link to other studios anywhere in the world, and you can actually run a live session in exactly the same way that you would if you were the other side of the glass window and if somebody was controlling you from the next room. To be honest, the next room is no real difference to the next country when you've got all those things linked up. So it is possible, and in these times it's probably worth exploring. I hope that's going to be a little bit of a help. Thank you very much.